Welcome to your January 2025 predictions, my friends. I am so excited to bring you this reading today. We are stepping into the first month of abundance. So 2025 is going to be a year of abundance, prosperity, and love. There's a major expansion happening here. We're going to experience spiritual growth as well. So Spirit is calling us to tune into the energy of abundance as we step into the month of January. We are going to create a ripple effect this month that is going to affect us throughout this year. What we put out there is the energy we're going to receive in return. Now, there's going to also be an abundance of distractions. So this is where Spirit is wanting you to become aware of the distractions that are taking you away from having the experience of abundance in your life. You know yourself the best. So Spirit wants you to have a vision, have that vision and focus, because that's going to align you to the energy of abundance and whatever you desire to experience. But be aware of what's trying to steer you off that path. And keep some of those things away from you, right? So focus is going to be important in January for you. Now, Spirit has a lot of messages they want to share with you. So what I'm going to do for you today is open your reading with an Enchanted Forest Oracle card. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what else Spirit wants to share with you, followed by a bonus card from the Spirit Animals Oracle deck, so an animal energy that you're meant to work with the month of January. And we're going to close off with an angel number. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. My beautiful Cancer friends, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that Spirit would like you to hear as you step into January. So shine bright. Look at that. You're meant to shine bright this year. And it starts with January, everyone. So the message here is it's never a mistake to give of yourself. Some will take it for granted and others may take advantage of it. Do not allow bad energies to overpower your light. So one more time, it's never a mistake to give of yourself. Some will take it for granted, others will take advantage of it. Do not allow bad energies to overpower your light. This is going to be very important for you, Cancer, especially as we are stepping into this new year, this first month of 2025, shining your light as bright as you can and not allowing other people to dim that light. All right, so let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. And take a look at the image of this card as well. We've got lots of sparkles of light. This light is available for you. You are always surrounded by light and you have light within you. All right, so we have the Lovers card. Some of you are coming to a point in your life right now where you're having to make a choice. Something important here. I do feel there's going to be a split on your path, and perhaps this is as you are stepping into January. Okay, know that you're divinely guided. You are supported no matter what choice you make here. Okay, so the Lovers card now, this is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it tends to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely while others are going to feel this subtly. We also have the 9 of Cups. A lot of abundance, a lot of love all around you, Cancer. I want you to believe in this energy. I want you to step into this energy of abundance. Really feel it and express it in the world, because this is going to bring back to you everything you desire to experience in your life. I'm getting unconditional love here as well. So 9 of Cups and the Magician. So there's a reminder around you letting you know that you are the creator of your reality, that you have the power to experience what you desire to experience. So this is where Spirit is calling you to take your power back. You have access to the resources, the things that you need, Cancer, in order to create or experience the energy of love, the energy of abundance. They want you to work from within yourself in order to create this or reflected in your reality. So the Magician card, a secondary major arcana card. This lets me know that there's something really big happening in your life right now. So what I want you to also do today is to use your own intuition with my readings. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So what a beautiful spread for you today, Cancer. It's just beautiful energies. These are energies that you get to embrace and work with. And these are also energies that you're meant to express in the world. Okay, so Spirit is bringing you a lot of guidance this year, and just know that you are always connected, that you have that source energy within you, right? So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently to each and every one of us. And this is a general reading today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. So we have a path that is opened up for you here, and there is so much abundance, so much love for you to experience. And again, Spirit is wanting to remind you that you are the one that creates this energy around you, right? So what is it that you desire to experience in 2025? January is that stepping stone. This is where you get to make that choice to experience this energy and then create a ripple effect around it. Okay, so I'm getting a little bit of nervousness here. I'm picking up on someone that may be hesitating or even procrastinating doing something, making a choice. So this is where Spirit is nudging you here, giving you signs. So confirmations are coming in. Today's reading is a confirmation for you that you're meant to step ahead in something that you have been desiring to do. What is this for you? Cancer, you can share with me in the comment section below. And I'm getting love. So anything that is connected to love in your life, anything that brings a smile to your heart or makes your heart sing, brings you joy and excitement. These are the breadcrumbs that you are meant to follow. Okay, that's the guidance that is coming in. So if it's lighting you up, remember you're meant to shine bright. So this is where you explore the possibilities around your light shining bright. So what brings you joy and excitement? Follow that path, right? And sometimes that path can feel scary, uncertain. You know, perhaps some of you have some fears there, which is holding you back because you're not sure what the path is meant to reveal or what it looks like in the future. Maybe there's uncertainty around your desires, around some sort of a dream that you want to build for yourself. And what Spirit is saying here is, if that fear has to do with time, they want you to throw that time out the window. Any kind of constraints that you have or restrictions you have around time, they want you to let it go. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter where in life you are. The timing is right now, they're saying. So you're being faced with a choice here, and there's a balance. Spirit is calling you to balance energies here in your life. Anything that feels unstable, that's again a sign for you to actually work on that area of your life to balance it out, to harmonize it. Okay, and you know your life the best, Cancer. You know what it is that you're working with in your life. You know where your life things are out of balance. So if you know that I feel the awareness is there. So perhaps you're unaware of imbalance in your life, and that's the awareness that's coming in right now, which is allowing you to focus in that area or figure out how to work with it. And as you do this, you're creating this beautiful energy. You're opening yourself up. This is the opening of that path. And for some of you, this is happening naturally. You're already finding yourselves perhaps this December, maybe even earlier this year in September, October. You've been thinking about, okay, how am I going to change my life? I've got this path, I've got this desire. I really want 2025 to be a year where I experience abundance, where I experience prosperity or wealth, where I see my life changing. So I feel this is happening for you in January. And again, the Spirit is wanting you to make a choice or a decision around this. There is no pressure. If you feel pressure, then I feel that's something that you have to work on releasing. If you're feeling pressure, stress, or anxiety around it, where is that coming from? Spirit is really wanting you to figure out where that's coming from. And if there are fears, like channel it into something else. We have to extract that energy out of us. Sometimes we have too much energy and we have to release it. And sometimes I like to do exercising to release that energy. And it's a lot of times a lot of thoughts and things that create fear, stress, or anxiety. And we just have to burn it out, or we have to write it out, express it in some way, right? Something that is constructive, that is coming from a place of love. You know, in the moment, like sometimes, I've seen people that are angry. I know somebody that confirms that they have anger issues and they're able to release it through exercising, through boxing, right? So I'm getting somebody boxing. So I'm getting a punching bag coming in. So I don't know, that might be a sign for some of you, right? But this is the Lover's card. It's an energy that is aligning you to yourself. I'm getting masculine and feminine energy that may be out of balance. So They're wanting you to bring these two energies. Like I'm getting an intertwining, this union, this marriage between two energies that are working in alignment and together, right? For the common good, for this one goal. And this is within yourself. This is an internal energy that Spirit is calling you to work on. Okay, and signs. Now, some of you may be seeing angels around you. Perhaps you're having dreams of angels, but there's definitely this presence of angels. And some of you might feel this through seeing feathers falling around you. I'm getting leaves or this air that comes down that feels really nice. It's kind of like that. And whatever comes with that air, whatever floats in the air around you is coming up as a sign for you that there are angels in your presence. Okay, so call on your angels. Ask them for guidance around whatever it is that you're going through, especially if you're finding that you're going through a difficult situation. Allow Spirit to connect with you. So release that energy. That's how you do it. You know, connecting with your angels. Let's clear the noise in our mind. Write it down, clear that space, and open yourself up for Spirit to communicate and bring guidance to you. Okay, so a lot of choices and decisions that you're going to make here. And those of you that are really wanting change in your life, start making different choices. Start making different choices. Okay, so this is really interesting because I'm seeing expansion in your life. I'm also seeing some of you opening yourself up to connect with others, opening yourself up to experience relationships on a deeper level, right? Open yourself up to even networking, getting yourself out there. This is what I'm seeing here with the Nine of Cups. So I'm getting completion coming in. So I'm getting expansion and completion around something. So some of you are going to reach goals this month. You're going to be able to look back at all the efforts and the work that you have done and see that everything has worked its way to now. Maybe things are a bit slow for some of you. You're not seeing your life progressing, but know in the background, all the energy, the efforts that you're putting in are actually working in your favor. It's just taking a little bit longer for that energy to come in and for you to see it. But Spirit is saying you're seeing it though. You're seeing it in little trickles. Don't forget about the little wins in your life, all the good things that are happening. So they're wanting you to focus on the beautiful things that are happening in your life, no matter how rare they might be, but they're there for sure. So anytime, and this is the balancing of energies, light and darkness, this intertwining, that masculine, feminine, the polarities, all of that. What I'm seeing here is becoming more aware of the blessings in your life. Right? Don't focus on the negative things. There's so much that you have to offer as well, Cancer. So I feel some of you are in this giving energy, like you're wanting to give your love, give your friendship, give your, lend a listening ear. This is what I'm getting. Someone that is able to listen and allow people to vent. That is a gift that you have, Cancer. I don't know if any of you find yourselves connecting to people, but listening more of their stories, of their pains and hurts and the things that they're going through. And just by doing that, you're this healing energy in their life. And they maybe express this to you, letting you know that, you always make me feel good when I'm around you, right? You're just a loving, and you're very, you love to love. You love to give, Cancer. And sometimes people take advantage of this, and that is okay if they do. That just lets you know their energy. It lets you become aware of the kind of energy that you're working with. This is how I look at it too. I'm very giving. So when I find that I'm feeling not a good energy because I'm giving to someone, then I realize, okay, you know what? Maybe either I blast them with more love, or I will say, you know what? Maybe they're on their own journey and I'm on my own journey. So right now, this energy is not in alignment with me. So I'm going to focus my energy somewhere else, right? And you could choose to do whatever you like, but I feel there's a redirection of your energy coming in, especially those of you that are feeling that love and, that the energy that you're putting out there isn't coming back to you. And the other thing is, when you are giving your energy out there, Cancer, make sure you're doing it without any kind of strings attached, any kind of expectations. But this is why you're meant to redirect your energy, because if there's somebody that you're giving love and energy to and you're not receiving it in the way that you're wanting, I feel that that's where Spirit is wanting you to look at. Like, maybe this relationship is not worth putting any energy into. This person has their own journey and perhaps you're not meant to be a part of it. They have to learn their lessons, right? So I'm getting a disconnecting the energies where it doesn't feel good. And Spirit is wanting you to continue to do what it is that you do, especially when it comes out of love. And this month of January for you, you're going to see a lot coming back to you. And the reason why Spirit is asking you to release any kind of expectations around the love that you're giving is because the love is returning to you in many different forms. You're going to see it showing up in different ways in different areas, and that awareness, we have to strengthen that awareness of seeing these things coming in. So I feel meditation, clearing your energy and any kind of noise in your mind in order to create room to see and have that awareness of these beautiful blessings around you. Lots of miracles as well. So life is meant to be full of miracles. It's not something rare, something we're supposed to experience all the time. So I feel you're opening yourself up to this. There's a new perspective that is being gained through the experience you may be experiencing right now. Okay? And we have the Magician card here. So I'm getting a brand new beginning, a new opening, a new experience in your life with this energy. And it's the energy that you're putting out there. This is the beginning. The beginning of the year, the beginning of something for some of you, right? Some of you are starting over, and Spirit is calling you to start over if you need to, right? You can start from scratch again, is what they're saying here. And let's maybe try this a different way. Let's try it let's go back to the beginning and start all over again, right? So don't be afraid to start from scratch and from the beginning, because that opening is there for you. And you can do that as many times as you need to, right? Mistakes and failures, these things happen. And the more that you make, the more that you grow. So there's no point. And I know that when I made mistakes and failures, went through that stuff, that was really hard. But I wasn't somebody that dwelled on the energy. I'm just naturally able to disconnect from things that aren't in alignment with me. I used to think that there was something wrong with me, but now I'm realizing it's worked in my benefit, in the way I needed it to. Not everyone's the same, right? And I feel for some of you, these mistakes and failures are there for you to grow. So anytime I failed or made a mistake, I was like, okay, I know not to do that again. And, I've maybe gained a strength out of that, like being patient. I have a superpower of patience, which I had to go through a situation for a few years in order to gain that superpower. So now I'm able to practice it in my life. And it's like the magician, I'm able to use that power because I've gained it through my experiences. So what Spirit is calling you to do, Cancer, right now is maybe take a look at some of the experiences that you went through that were tough and challenging. And, what did you gain out of them? What lessons did you learn from them? Write them down, because these are your superpowers. These are what you're meant to apply in your life. This is the magic that you harness, right? This is how you can shine your light in the world. And it is time for you to now begin to create your reality. Now, some of us are already in this experience, but there's a leveling up happening here with this entire experience that you may be going through. Okay, so they're wanting you to understand that the energy that you're experiencing around you, the reality that you are experiencing, is created through you. And sometimes we take a look at life and it's like, how did I even create? Like, how am I at fault for this creation? It's not that you're at fault, right? It's just Spirit is reflecting to you that if you're not experiencing something that you're enjoying, if you're not happy in it, this might be something that you're meant to go through as a challenge to change that around. This is, any challenges or obstacles that we go through, I feel Spirit is bringing us back to ourselves to see how we choose to experience it, how we choose to put our own energy out in that situation. And it's really hard for me to explain this right now because I feel there's somebody out there that may be confused or uncertain of I don't know if there's somebody out there waking up to awareness around how reality works, or like universal laws, manifestation, how energy works. I don't know if somebody's out there that's just brand new with this and there's a little bit uncertainty. Spirit is wanting you to know that you create your reality. They don't want you to focus on anyone else's life, any kind of external energies. They want you to focus on what it is that you're creating. Don't worry about other people, what they have to say, their opinions, because a lot of times they're not really thinking about you or me or anyone else. They're thinking about themselves. So focus your energy and attention back to yourself and what it is that you are creating in your own reality. You're not here to compare yourself. You're here to rule your reality. So you are like the magician of your life. You have a lot of magic, a lot of powers, you are fully equipped with what you need in order to create what you desire. And I know sometimes that's hard to believe, but they want you to believe it and have faith in yourself that you have the power to draw in any kind of energies that you need in order to create your reality. So Spirit is they want you to have a vision. Have a vision this month, for this year. They want you to have a 1-year goal. So I'm getting a stretch here. So I feel like Spirit is saying it doesn't have to be a 1-year goal. It could be a 1-month goal, a 3-month goal, or a 6-month goal, or a year goal. Have a goal or some sort of vision of what it is that you'd like to experience this year. And let's focus on creating that in our life. What can we do in our lives to create that energy? Right? So they want you to start working on that and bringing yourself back to yourself, because you have the power to experience whatever you desire. So dream as big as you can. I have a vision board on my computer and I have the most wildest stuff on there. I've had to change out my vision boards because everything I put on there actually comes true. Right? So when you have a focus, when you have something that you're trying to attain, it shows up for you. Now, a lot of times when I do experience something coming in, it doesn't come in the way that I think it's going to come in or the way I have it on the screen. It comes in with the experience of the feeling of it, right? So Spirit is just letting you know right now, Cancer, that you're very powerful. You have a manifesting energy. You're able to draw in a lot in your life. So whatever it is that you need right now in order to expand in your life. So things don't happen like this. They don't happen in an instant. So they happen gradually. So this is where Spirit is bringing awareness around this gradual. Everything is lining up. Everything is falling into place. They're saying it already has been. Maybe you're not seeing it, but they want you to take a look at how things have shown up in your life that have been aligned, and start noticing more of this. You don't have to obsessively look for these signs. They're going to show up for you. So it should feel effortless when you are experiencing those signs. Okay, so the Magician card here, and the number 1, 9, and 6. Pay attention to these numbers this month as well. So a bonus card. This is the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. It comes with a protection message and a oracle message. I'm going to read them both to you. Now, some of you may be seeing this animal around you. It's an animal's energy that you're meant to work with this month. So Rabbit Spirit, now is a lucky time. You're in alignment. Everything is falling into place, right? So now is a lucky time. And the number 49. So those of you that are seeing rabbits, confirmation. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen and you're going to see them. So 49, this could be a number of significance for some of you. Perhaps you're 49 years old this year, or it's showing up for you somewhere as you are going about your day. Now, those of you that are looking for timing, I'm getting 49 days around the message of this card. So the oracle message is: a sunny meadow calls and Rabbit Spirit appears to lead you out of your dark warren and into the light so that you can participate in a fertile and beautiful experience. It may seem safe below ground, but the magic happens when you come out and take the risk of being vulnerable and co-creating something new. You are being invited into a new life that you have no experience with. But have no fear. Today is also a time to be fruitful and productive as you enjoy Rabbit Spirit's sunny and prolific energy. At this time, whatever you intend to bring to life will find fertile ground. There are no mistakes, really, when you are co-creating with Spirit. So let new ideas spring to the surface, knowing that now is a lucky time of tremendous possibility. So look at that. The protection message for you today is: vulnerability is required of you right now, even if you don't feel safe. Act as if you trust that you will be okay, and soon you will see that you are okay. To create is to take risks, so at this fortunate, fertile time, banish your fears and recognize the real security is in immersing yourself in the process of co-creation. It's okay to admit that you really don't know how to deal with whatever is in front of you. This is where curiosity and not knowing can be a wonderful state of mind. Be playful now, admitting you are at the beginning of something. Come out to come out to frolic in the sun's nurturing light, because it is a time to birth something new. It is a time for you to shine bright. Okay, so look at that rabbit spirit here for you today. Let's go ahead and close off with an angel number. And Spirit is saying, you have to be an active participant in the co-creation of your desired reality. So you have to be in it to win it, is what Spirit is saying here. So angel number for you, some of you are seeing these angel numbers. It's a confirmation. And if you are seeing them this month, just remember the message of this card. So 6969, getting closure. So 6969 might be showing up in your life already. Perhaps you have this number somewhere in your life. It's a confirmation. So anytime you see it, remember the message. It is time to start wrapping up this chapter. Maybe there's a closure that is happening, right? Maybe there needs to be something that has to be closed off. So release the old. There's a new phase entering your life. So anytime you feel like you're getting into this past energy, or you're starting to think about things that happened in the past and it's creating feelings and emotions that don't feel good, let's get closure. Let's release that energy. Okay, so perspective, you're gaining a new perspective, and they're wanting you to start looking ahead, not to look back, but to look ahead. Okay, so getting closure, 6969. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day, and thank you so much for watching.